Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Amine. So today I have been asked by one of my subscribers how to send courier for the Indian passport renewal in USA through VFS. So how to send this courier to VFS using UPS services rather than the VFS offered FedEx services. So for that, let's get started. First of all, we are going to the VFS portal for the Indian passport renewal. So please follow all the steps that I have explained in the video of Indian passport renewal in USA in order to fill the application form and generate the ARN number, and also go through the complete checklist and gather all the documents that are required for the application package. And finally, the last step is to pay the fee online and mail your application. So we have completed step 1 and step 2 in the video. I will post the link of the video in the description below and also post it as a card. So please follow the steps in the video, and this particular video we are just talking about how to pay the fee online and courier or mail your application to the VFS by the use of UPS. So for that you need to click over here. Okay, if you are a new user registration, you can use your first name, last name, email ID, mobile number and password, and accept all the terms and conditions and fill the captcha code and submit in order to create a new user account. Since I already have this account, I will be going to the login page, and in the login page it is asking me for the email address and it is asking me for the password. So I fill these details and then I fill the captcha code and I click on continue in order to proceed with the application login. Okay, once you have logged in, you need to create a new application. This should be the application that needs to be associated with the application reference number that you have created after submitting the application on the government registration website. Visiting country is India, residing country is USA, and for the center you need to select the jurisdiction. If you are located in Texas, that jurisdiction would fall on Houston, and then you need to select the main category. The category is reissuance of passport or fresh passport, and then you need to select the application category as passport going to expire or already expired 10 years validity, and then you need to select the application type as postal, and then you need to select the payment method. So I would recommend online payment by debit card or credit card. Then click on continue. Then you need to click on add customer to basically add your application reference number. So here you need to enter the application reference number that was generated after filling the application on the government website. So mostly we apply for ordinary booklet. Then enter your passport number, enter the date of birth, enter your passport expiry date or the applicant's passport expiry date, enter the place of birth, enter the passport issue date of the expiring passport or the passport that has expired basically. passport place of issue. If it was issued in India, you can just enter the name of the city and then select your nationality. So of course that would be India because you are applying for Indian passport renewal, and enter your first name, middle name and last name as it appears in the current expiring passport or expired passport. Then gender, then you need to type your father's full name. Then you need to select the service, whether it is normal or Tatkal. Tatkal is expedited process. It has additional documents and also higher fee. So mostly people apply for normal, so I'll select normal. And then you enter your mobile number and email ID and select the state, Texas, then click on submit. So it is asking, are you sure you want to submit? Click on OK. So here we have selected the customer. Basically we have entered the application reference number. Now you need to select the courier service. Since one of my subscriber has asked that UPS is available to him and FedEx is not available, so he needs to select the second option. So VFS offered courier service is always through FedEx currently, and VFS does not have a contract with UPS. So when you select VFS offered courier service, then you would have to go to FedEx. So you can basically verify from here. So if you click on VFS offered courier service, you can see it gives only the option of FedEx. So if you want to select UPS, then you would have to select the option of I will use my own courier label. Okay. After that, you need to mention the name of the courier company that you want to use, whether you want to use UPS, whether you want to use USPS or some other service. So remember, since FedEx has a contract with VFS, if you want to use FedEx, then you would have to go with the option of VFS offered courier service. You cannot say I will use my own courier label and then select FedEx. That is not possible. So currently we want to send the courier or mailing package through UPS. So we will select the option of UPS over here. As you can see, when you have selected the option of UPS and I will use my own courier label, it is asking you for two numbers. One is incoming courier label number and outgoing courier label number. You need to remember that you should not enter any dummy information for the incoming and outgoing prepaid labels. Incorrect information will lead to delay or rejection of your application. So first thing you need to remember that the incoming courier label is the courier label that is being sent from the customer address or the applicant address to the VFS office, and the outgoing courier label is the label that is used to send the courier from the VFS office to the applicant address. Now applicant address is basically your address where you are residing in United States, the address or the US address that you have entered in the government application form, and VFS address is the VFS in your jurisdiction. So if you are located in Houston, then this is the VFS address. So you need to remember that you should go to the UPS office and give the sender address as your address, and then you need to give the recipient address as the VFS Houston office address and ask them to generate an incoming label for that. And then you need to give the VFS address as the sender and customer address as the recipient and ask them to generate an outgoing label. And then you will get the tracking number for both the incoming courier label and the outgoing courier label. Those tracking number information should be added over here. So here and here. So this is how you generate the courier label number by going to the UPS office. If you want to do this online, then you need to go to ups.com, then create an account. It will ask you to add a credit card, and then you need to use the UPS shipping tool, and then you need to generate the two labels, one for sending your application to VFS and one for VFS to return your passport to you. And when you are creating the labels, in the first case, from address is the customer address, to address is VFS Houston office, and in the next label, VFS Houston office is the sender and customer address is the recipient. So after that, you are able to generate the incoming label and the outgoing label, and their tracking number need to be added over here. Currently I am giving these as the tracking number, and after that you need to click on continue. So after this, it is asking you to pay the fees. So before we proceed with the payment, you need to understand that this particular cost, $110, it is not containing the courier charges. You have already paid the courier charges to the UPS office. So VFS is not charging you for courier here. The VFS provided courier service, which is basically the FedEx service. When you select that option, the cost would be around $125 to $130, and that includes the courier charges. Currently this cost does not include the courier charges. It includes the VFS services. Additionally, they have some additional services, which is the SMS service and photo service. So click on the button I. It is taking a little while now. When you click on additional services, you can see the service and fees for additional services. First is SMS service. So when you select this option, VFS will send updates through SMS and you are being charged $5 for that. So you can uncheck this and then receive the VFS updates for free through email. So VFS send updates through email if you uncheck this option. So that's it, you are saving $5 over here. Now when you select photo service, there will be no chance for VFS to reject your photos. VFS will ask you to upload a digital photo, and they will use that photo and make changes to that photo and always accept your photos. And you would not have to worry about the photos if you select this service. But if you want to save this $8, and if you are sure that whatever the physical photos that you are sending to the VFS office in the application package are as per the VFS norms and specification, you can uncheck this option. But be cautious. If your photos are not as per the specification, they would ask you to send the physical photos through mail again, and it will incur additional mailing charges. So if you have selected this, you are able to save $13. Now click on save. Now if you see here, this amount will change from $109 to $96. So this is what you are going to pay. Now click on continue. Now click on OK to submit. Now you need to accept terms and condition over here. Then you need to confirm the application to proceed with the online payment. This takes you to the payment page. Here you need to enter the credit card number, expiry date of the credit card, CVV, and the name on card. After that, you need to click on the option of pay. After the payment is processed, you will receive a receipt through email confirmation, and that receipt needs to be printed and added to the application package when you are sending your application package and all the supporting documents as per the checklist. So for the checklist and all the additional documents and how to fill the application, you can watch the video in the description below. And this is how you use your own prepaid labels of UPS to send your courier service. So you need to remember that you have two courier label. One is incoming label and one is outgoing label. The incoming label is attached to the envelope, and the outgoing label is added into the application package, which VFS will be using to send the passport back to you. So you will have two labels printed. One is attached onto the envelope and the other one is added to the application package. So this is how you can use UPS service. If you guys have any question, you can add those questions in the comment box below, and I will try to address them as early as possible. Thank you for your support. Take care and bye bye.